Well, I'm back. It's been a while, and I apologize, but it's been hella busy over here. I have... How do I say that? I'm the captain of the university's cheer team. I am working 15 to 20 hours a week with the athletic department, doing their website and social media. I am working on streaming 3 to 6 hours a day, and I have school. I already started missing assignments because I managed my first week schedule really badly, and that's my fault. So here I am, and my headspace is in a really weird place, and I guess that's kind of what I wanted to do. This is just a little bit of venting, and I don't quite know why I wanted to vent, but that's, I guess, where my head's at. I don't think this is going to be too long, but we'll see where it goes. To start off, I think... Oh, I also moved, so I think that's part of it too. There's just so many things right now at play, and I don't know what the issue is, where the issue is, why there's an issue in my head right now about what I'm doing. And I don't think it's because I'm not doing well, because for all intents and purposes, I am doing well. Cheer's going along fantastic. My work has been well done so far. Like, I haven't gotten paid yet, but that's because the paycheck comes either tomorrow or the day after, and that's fine. But I'm internally struggling with how do you make deep, meaningful connections in a place where you can continue to push yourself, but at the same time, like, make yourself feel comfortable. And I don't, like, I feel, I don't know if it's like I feel like I'm getting complacent, if it's like I feel like I'm not getting enough done, as if I'm not reaching enough people, or if I'm not having the impact that I wanted to, or if I'm not preparing myself well enough for this next season in my life, or if I'm not, like, if I feel like I'm not on top of it, or if I feel like I'm missing something that should be there, or am I like there's just so much in my head that I don't know where to place it in. Like, my I'm gonna use an analogy, right? My brain is like a bunch of little boxes, right? And when I want to access the things in those boxes, or subconsciously start to access those things, it like moves and picks up that box, and everything that's associated with that box comes out with it. And I can think about it, but like, I don't know where to place things. I don't know where things are going. And I don't think it's because I'm not ready. I just don't know if I'm, I guess, scheduled enough, or ready, or pushing myself hard enough. And the scary part is I don't know. Even after like a whole minute and a half tirade of like what I think's going on, I don't know. And one of the biggest things that I ever have wanted to do is to make a difference. And because I guess I feel like I'm dropping the ball, and therefore I'm not making a difference. And like, I'm not able to put myself in the position where it matters. it's not fun, you know, because all I want to do is be able to be that person that when somebody needs something, they can call me, right? And then on the other side of that, I also just want to have friendships where people just enjoy my company and come to me, right? And like, I want that outside of the people who do so because they have to, right? Like the people like at school and everything, they have to, like, that's part of like who they are and what they have to do at the moment, you know? And like, it's not as if, and like, I'm not saying they don't do it because they want to, but if you I told myself I was going to get real and just let like my unfiltered thoughts out here. And I don't want to do it because I don't want to seem whiny or as if like I'm not grateful or my inbox is empty like 90% of the time, unless something needs to get done or somebody needs me to do something, you know? And it hurts like more than a decent bit, because I want to be a part of something and I want people to feel like I'm a valuable addition to their life. And the way most people show that is by giving you their time. And I don't get it. Like, it's been a long time since I've gotten it too. Like, and so I guess that's why I sit here and think as if I'm never doing enough, you know? And I want to do enough. And I want to be enough that people want me to be there. And it's not as if I don't know. Like, I work hard. Or at least I'd like to think I do, right? And I don't know if I feel like it's not enough or it's 2:20 in the morning. I was supposed to go to bed at like 1, right? Like, this is where my brain takes me, which is you could be doing more. And the reason you don't have people in your life who will want to commit themselves to being in your circle is because you aren't doing enough. And that's where my brain goes. And like, I'm not asking for anybody to like jump into my life and walk side by side, because that's not something I would ever ask of anybody, right? Like, just my life is tough. Life is rough itself. It's not fun. It's not like when it comes down to the wire, life is a fantastic journey, but it's hard, right? And at this point in my life, I'm at the point where I just want somebody who's going to text me good morning, and if they don't see me all day, that's fine. And if we're too busy, that's fine, but I still want a good night text or like a good night call or something of that nature, you know? And I feel like I'm letting down people enough to the point of where they don't want to do that, or I'm not important enough to them, which is fine, because I don't expect to be that important in anybody's life, right? And my thoughts are all over the place. I'm literally looking at the waveform, and it's like, oh, that's where I picked up something, and then I fell off, and then pick up something, and fall off, and pick up. Like, my brain tends to be very, very up and down. And I want to matter. And I don't. Yes, and I want to matter for me. But I also want to matter for somebody else in a function that means that they can depend and or trust on me and or want to like let me help them burden the weight of life. And I don't know if I'm there. I don't know if it's because like I'm not strong enough. I'm not charismatic enough. Like I'm not funny enough. I'm too serious. I make too many mistakes. I talk too much. I like people say things like, hey, I want to be there. Like, you're great. Like, I owe you this, or like, I think I could owe you that, or like, you did this thing and I'm so happy. And like, and then it never comes around to being any sort of meaningful friendship or relationship. And that hurts as somebody who's an extrovert. And like, there's just, I don't know. I feel like, I keep saying I feel like, because I feel like it, and it's frustrating because I see it and I feel it, and there's no way to express it without sounding like I'm whining like a little baby. Like, I want, here we go. Last fucking minute. Okay. I'm tired. I want people to want me in their life. I want to be able to make life-changing things happen by virtue of me walking into the room or into somebody's life and have it be a good thing, because I want to be able to change the room in a beneficial way. And I'm tired and exhausted that either nobody gives me the chance or nobody wants to commit themselves to the process, or like, and by default process, I guess, me. And I don't want to change the world to change the world. I want to change the world because life isn't easy, and I want to be there for somebody, for people, for my friends, for the people I care about, and be able to do things for them, because then they can go and in turn change the world themselves. Because change is one person starting and the next person continuing on that train. And I just want somebody to join me in that. Like, that's what I want right now. And I keep feeling, and it, however not true it is, I keep feeling like it's me that's the issue, that people don't want to do it, or that people don't want to do it with me, or that like I feel like I'm the issue and the issue is with me, and I don't know what to do about it because I feel like I'm the one failing. And I don't know what to do about it. So there's 13 minutes, 13 and a half minutes of me being ridiculous and you getting to see a little bit of the inside of my head. I'll probably start doing these again. Some just thoughts. And it's going to be real like this, because it's not easy, and that's okay. And it's not always your fault, even though it may be some of your responsibility. And when it's not your fault, you can let it go and you can just think. And it's okay to just think and let it be, I don't know, irrational, as long as you understand it's irrational. So I don't know what's irrational at this point, and that's why I'm venting. So thanks for listening. If you've gotten this far, I'm extremely impressed. If you have, come join the Discord. Come say hi to me at some point. I stream in the evenings on Twitch, twitch.tv. I love Mondays. If you're catching this anywhere else, I appreciate you. And probably see another one soon. Bye.